Hello everyone. I'm Natasha, your host for today. If you're new here, I'd love to let you know that we upload a new English learning video every day to help you speak better English, learn faster, and grow your confidence with real-life vocabulary and conversations. In today's episode, you're going to learn something that will immediately improve your English in daily life. We're going to focus on easy, everyday English vocabulary, the kind of words you hear at the grocery store, while chatting with a friend, ordering food, working in the office, or simply relaxing at home. This vocabulary will not only help you speak clearly and confidently, but it will also help you understand others more easily when they speak English. We'll go through real-life examples, conversation-style explanations, and helpful mini exercises that you can follow along with. By the end of this lesson, you'll be using these everyday English words naturally, without even thinking about it. These are the words that build the foundation of fluent speaking, and they're a must-know if you want to express yourself like a native speaker. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an episode. We're here every day with a fresh English lesson that fits into your life, whether you're just starting or looking to improve even more. So grab a pen and paper and get ready to write down new vocabulary with meaning, examples, and pronunciation tips. Let's get started. Let's begin our vocabulary journey with something as simple and common as the word morning. This one word appears in so many daily conversations. Good morning. This morning I had breakfast. Tomorrow morning I have a meeting. You see how just one word connects different parts of life. Now, let's try using it in your own practice. Imagine you just woke up. Say out loud, "Good morning. Today is going to be a good day." Then follow it with, "This morning I drank tea and read the newspaper." By repeating these phrases, your brain begins to associate the word morning with actual actions, and not just translation. That's how vocabulary sticks. Let's add another useful word, breakfast. This word is important not only for talking about food, but for describing routines. For example, I had eggs for breakfast. Or, she never skips breakfast. Try practicing this. In the morning, I usually eat a light breakfast. Say it slowly, then say it a bit faster. Notice how your mouth moves. Vocabulary is not just about knowing the word, but also how you feel when you say it. Now, let's go further into the day with the word work. So many people use this word every day. I go to work. She works from home. He's working late. Try this mini speaking exercise. After breakfast, I get ready for work. Now say it again, this time adding more. After breakfast, I get ready for work and leave at 8 a.m. Speak it naturally, just like you're telling a friend. That's the secret to improving. Speak like you're talking to someone. Another simple but powerful word is lunch. It comes up often in midday conversations. Let's have lunch. What did you eat for lunch? I packed my lunch today. It's great for small talk, which is very common in English-speaking countries. Try this sentence. At 1 p.m., I usually have lunch with my coworkers. Say it 3 times, each time changing one word. For example, at noon, I usually have lunch with my sister. At 12:30, I have lunch alone. This kind of variation helps you become flexible with your vocabulary. Let's switch gears and talk about home. This is such an emotional and essential word. You can say, I'm going home. She stays at home. Home is where I feel safe. It's short but full of meaning. Let's try a few practice sentences. After work, I go straight home. I relax at home in the evening. My home is small but comfortable. Practice these out loud and think about your own life. What does home mean to you? Make your own sentence using the word home. You can say it slowly or repeat it several times with different tones. Another word you hear often is dinner. People love to talk about food. It's a natural topic, and it creates connection. You can say, "What's for dinner?" "We had pizza for dinner." "Dinner is ready." Practice this sentence. I usually cook dinner at 7 o'clock. Say it twice, then change the time. I cook dinner at 8. I eat dinner at 6:30. This repetition with variation helps you develop fluency. Now, let's practice a short paragraph using some of these words. Repeat after me or write it down. This morning, I woke up early and had breakfast with my sister. Then I got ready for work and left the house by 8 a.m. At 1 o'clock, I had lunch at the office. After work, I went home and cooked dinner. In the evening, I relaxed and watched a movie. That's a simple routine story using real, everyday vocabulary. Now, try to change it using your own details. Maybe change the meal, the time, or the people. Doing this helps you take control of the words and use them in your personal context. Let's add more vocabulary that appears in almost every daily interaction. The word tired is very common. You can say, "I'm tired." "She looks tired." Or, "He's too tired to go out." This word helps express how you feel. Practice this. After work, I feel tired but happy. Say it again and add more. After work, I feel tired but happy because I enjoy my job. It's all about connecting your emotions to the words. The word ready is another example. I'm ready. Are you ready? We're getting ready to leave. Let's make a few sentences. I'm ready to start. She's ready for the meeting. We're ready to eat. Speak these out loud. Make your own sentence too, using the word ready. We'll continue learning more everyday words and giving you useful speaking practice. Each new word builds on the last. And by the end of this video, you'll have a large collection of simple, yet powerful words that make your English sound natural and confident. Let's continue our journey with another everyday word, friend. This is one of the most comforting and commonly used words in English. Think about how often we say things like, "I'm meeting my friend," or "she's a good friend," or "they've been friends for years." These sentences help us express social relationships. Let's practice with some real examples. Try saying this. On Saturday, I had lunch with my friend. Now change the day. On Sunday, I watched a movie with my friend. Try this variation. My best friend lives in another city. Saying these out loud helps you remember how the word fits naturally into conversation. Another word that connects to friendship is talk. You can say, "We talked for hours. I need to talk to you. She's talking on the phone." It's an active word that brings life to a sentence. Try saying this. I like to talk to my friends after work. Or, we talked about our weekend plans. Speak it a few times, changing the subject or the time. I talked to my sister yesterday. He talks a lot during meetings. See how you can use this word in different ways. Now, let's look at a word that appears almost every day, shopping. Whether it's groceries, clothes, or gifts, shopping is part of life. You might say, I went shopping today, she's shopping for a new dress, or they love shopping on weekends. Try this practice sentence. On Sunday, I went shopping for fruits and vegetables. Say it slowly, then say it again with a little speed. On Sunday, I went shopping for groceries. Try replacing the items. I went shopping for shoes, I went shopping for books. You'll see how easily this word fits into daily conversation. Another useful word is money. You might not always want to talk about it, but it shows up in many conversations. I don't have enough money. He saved a lot of money. How much money do you need? These are real expressions you'll hear and use. Practice this. I spent too much money on clothes last week. Now try this. I'm trying to save money for a vacation. Say it a few times and change the ending. I'm saving money for a car. I'm saving money to buy a gift. The more you personalize it, the more fluent you become. Let's move into something a bit more emotional, the word happy. Everyone wants to feel happy, and in English, we often express it. Say, I'm happy today. She looks happy. This music makes me happy. Try this example. I feel happy when I go for a walk. Now practice a few versions. I feel happy when I talk to my family. He looks happy in that photo. They were happy to see each other. Words that show emotion are very powerful, and learning to use them fluently helps you connect better with people. Let's now take a short routine story using the words we've practiced so far. Listen and repeat. Yesterday, I woke up early and had breakfast at home. I felt happy because the sun was shining. After breakfast, I got ready for work and left the house. On my way, I talked to my friend on the phone. During lunch, we planned to go shopping together after work. I saved some money last week, so I was ready to buy something new. After shopping, I came home and cooked dinner. It was a simple day, but I enjoyed every moment. Now take a moment to make your own story using similar vocabulary. Think about your real day. What did you do? What did you eat? Who did you talk to? Let's go into some very common action words now. One of the most basic but important words is walk. You might say, I walk to school, she walks every morning, or let's go for a walk. Practice this sentence. I walk in the park every evening. Now change the place. I walk to the market, he walks to work, we walk together on weekends. These simple sentences help you get used to natural English structure. Let's add run to your vocabulary. It's not just for exercise. You can say, I need to run to the store, meaning you need to go quickly. Or, he runs every morning, she's running late. Try this. I run every evening to stay healthy. Now practice. He runs 5 kilometers every day, I need to run an errand after work. Try saying them a few times. Notice how changing the tense running, adds flexibility to your speaking. Now, let's learn the word eat. This is an essential daily verb. I eat breakfast, she eats healthy food, we're eating dinner. Practice this. I eat rice and vegetables for lunch. Say it slowly, then faster. Change the meal. I eat toast in the morning, I eat pasta for dinner. This builds your confidence in using the word in different situations. Let's create another routine paragraph using these words. Repeat after me. Every morning, I walk to the park. I enjoy the fresh air and sunlight. After my walk, I eat breakfast and get ready for the day. Sometimes, I run small errands before work. In the evening, I talk to my friends and relax. On weekends, I go shopping and spend time at home. I feel happy when I can do these simple things every day. Now take a moment and try saying a paragraph about your own routine using walk, run, eat, and talk. Personalizing the vocabulary is what makes it part of your natural memory. Let's now look at 2 very useful words, cold and hot. These are used to describe weather, food, drinks, or even how people feel. For example, it's cold outside. My coffee is hot. She has a cold. He gave me a cold look. Try saying, today the weather is very cold. Now change it. The soup is hot. I don't like cold drinks in winter. Practice saying these until they feel smooth. Try mixing them in your story. I walked outside, but it was too cold. So I went home and made a hot cup of tea. Next, let's explore clean and dirty. You might say, the kitchen is clean. My hands are dirty. She cleaned the room. These are everyday expressions that you'll hear in homes, offices, or while traveling. Practice this. I cleaned my room yesterday. Try saying it again, adding more. I cleaned my room and washed the dishes. Or change it. My shoes are dirty. The floor needs cleaning. The more examples you say out loud, the stronger your fluency becomes. Now try this practice paragraph. In the morning, I clean the kitchen after breakfast. Then I take a shower and get dressed. I wear clean clothes and go outside. If the weather is cold, I wear a jacket. When I come home, I take off my shoes because they are dirty. Then I sit down with a hot cup of coffee and relax. See how those simple words fit naturally into real daily language. You're learning English that people use all the time. We'll continue building more daily vocabulary with natural practice examples that you can use in your real conversations. The key is not just to learn the word, but to feel comfortable saying it in real-life situations. That's how your English becomes fluent, natural, and automatic, word by word, sentence by sentence, day by day. Let's now move on to another set of everyday words that we often use when we describe our surroundings or feelings. Words like clean, dirty, quiet, and noisy. These words help us describe situations in our homes, workplaces, or public places. Let's start with quiet. This word is useful in situations where silence is needed or expected. For example, it's very quiet in the library. She asked the children to be quiet. Or, I enjoy a quiet evening at home. Practice saying this. I need a quiet place to study. Now try. My room is quiet in the morning. And, please be quiet during the meeting. Repeat them slowly and clearly. Feel how the word fits in the rhythm of the sentence. Try replacing quiet with other words to notice how it changes the tone. But when you say quiet, think of peacefulness, calmness, or silence. Now, let's try its opposite, noisy. You might say, The street is noisy. That machine is too noisy. Or, it's hard to sleep when it's noisy outside. Practice this sentence. The restaurant was noisy last night. Say it again, and then try a variation. My neighbors are very noisy. I don't like noisy places. Use the word in a full thought so that you learn not just the word, but how it feels in real conversation. Next, let's use the words clean and dirty again, but this time in different situations. Say this. My clothes are clean today. Try another one. The bathroom needs cleaning. Or, his hands are dirty after playing. Say, please wash your hands, they're dirty. Or, I clean the table before dinner. These are basic but important phrases in English. You'll use them over and over in everyday life. Let's bring in another useful word, late. This word is used all the time when talking about time and schedules. You might hear, I'm running late. She was late for the class. Or, we don't want to be late. Say this, I was late to work this morning. Try another, he arrived late to the meeting. Then try to flip it, I arrived early today. This brings us to another word, early. It's the opposite of late and equally useful. Try, I wake up early every day. They came early to the party. I like to finish my work early. Speaking these words in full sentences helps you build timing and structure. Let's add busy to your vocabulary now. Busy is a very common word and useful in so many situations. People often say, I'm busy today. She's too busy to talk. We had a busy week. Say this, I'm busy with my homework. Now try this. He's busy working on a project. Change the activity to fit your life. I'm busy cleaning the house. They are busy preparing for a trip. Saying these aloud connects the word with real life. Now let's try a little daily paragraph using all of these words. Repeat after me. Today was a busy day. I woke up early and got ready quickly because I didn't want to be late for work. The street was noisy as usual, and I had to wait in traffic. When I arrived, my clothes were clean, but my shoes got dirty from the rain. After work, I went to a quiet cafe to relax. I love quiet places after a busy and noisy day. Now take a moment to make your own version. Think about your real day. Were you busy? Was it noisy? Did you clean something or were you running late? Let's learn another word that is part of almost every daily conversation, hungry. This word helps you talk about one of the most basic human needs. Say, I'm hungry. She looks hungry. We were really hungry after the game. Practice, I'm hungry, let's eat something. Then say, he's always hungry after school. Are you hungry right now? Try to combine it with earlier words. I'm hungry because I didn't eat lunch. She's hungry and tired. Now the opposite word, full. You can say, I'm full. The plate is full. He was full after dinner. Try this sentence. I ate too much, now I feel full. Then try, the basket is full of clothes. Or, my bag is full. Say each one aloud a few times. These simple but powerful words help you express feelings, actions, and surroundings in a clear way. Let's take another example paragraph to practice. After a busy day, I came home and felt very hungry. I cooked dinner and ate a big meal. After eating, I felt full and happy. Then I cleaned the kitchen and sat down in a quiet room to relax. The house was peaceful and I enjoyed the silence. Now pause and think, can you change it? Maybe you came home late. Or you were too tired to cook. Try to make your version of the story using the words we've learned so far. Let's continue by adding more describing words like happy, sad, angry, and tired. These words express emotions and are used every day in English conversation. Try this sentence. I feel happy today. Now say, she looks happy in that photo. Then, they were happy with the results. Change the emotion. He felt sad after the movie. She looks sad today. I was sad to leave. Now try angry. Say, he was angry about the mistake. She got angry quickly. I feel angry when people are rude. These are real emotions, and we use these words often when talking to others. Say them a few times until they feel natural. Let's try another paragraph. Today I felt tired in the morning, but after breakfast, I was full of energy. I talked to my friend who was feeling sad. We had lunch together and talked about everything. After that, she looked happy. Later, I got a little angry because someone made a mess in the kitchen. But I cleaned it and now I feel better. Try to make your own story using feelings. Speak it out loud and practice changing the emotions and situations. Let's move on to two very helpful and polite words, please and thank you. These are used in almost every conversation in English. You might hear, "Please pass me the salt." "Can you help me, please?" "Thank you for your help." "Thanks for coming." Try this sentence. "Can you open the window, please?" Now say, "Thank you for the gift." "Thanks for your time." "Please be quiet." These words add politeness and friendliness to your tone. Practice saying them with a smile. Even in your voiceover, it will sound more natural. Now a small but important word, sorry. You can say, "I'm sorry I'm late." "Sorry for the mistake." "She said sorry." Try, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget." Or, "Sorry, I was busy." Repeat it several times until it feels natural. Sorry is used when you want to show respect, care, or when you make a mistake. Now put all of this together into a short practice story. "This morning, I was late for a meeting. I said, 'I'm sorry' when I entered the room. My manager said, 'It's okay. Thank you for coming.' Later, I asked a coworker, 'Can you help me, please?' And she said, 'Of course.' At lunch, I thanked her again." These small words, sorry, please, thank you, helped me have a better day. With that, you can now speak confidently in polite, real-life situations. Whether you're asking for something, apologizing, or simply expressing yourself. These everyday English words will help you sound more fluent and natural. As we continue, we'll add even more vocabulary for situations at home, at work, outside, and in conversation with others. Let's now talk about another group of everyday English words that we often use when describing people, especially ourselves and others. Let's begin with the word tall. You'll hear people say, "He is tall, she's taller than me, that building is very tall." Practice this sentence, "My brother is very tall." Now say, "The basketball player is tall, I'm not very tall, but I like it." You can describe people, places, or things with the word tall. Try to create a few sentences that apply to your daily life. For example, "There is a tall tree in front of my house." Now, let's try the opposite, short. You can say, "She is short, this chair is too short, I had a short walk today." Practice saying, "My sister is short, but very active." Or, "The meeting was short and easy." Notice how short can describe both height and time. Try this, "I took a short nap. It was a short story. He is shorter than his brother." Using one word in many situations helps deepen your vocabulary range. Another great pair of words is big and small. These are so common in everyday conversations. "I bought a big bag. She lives in a small house. The dog is big. This shirt is too small." Practice saying, "My room is big and bright. Her car is small but fast. That building is really big." Try using both words in one sentence. "I moved from a small town to a big city. We have a big dog and a small cat." Speak these out loud, slowly, and clearly. Let's add more describing words like fast and slow. These are helpful when talking about movement, speed, or performance. You can say, "He runs fast. The car is very fast. I like fast internet." Now practice. "My computer is slow today. She talks very fast. The bus is slow during traffic." Try creating your own sentences. "The internet was slow this morning. I prefer fast service at restaurants. The old man walks slowly." These kinds of descriptions are very useful in casual conversation. Now let's create a story using some of these words. Repeat after me. "Yesterday, I went to a big mall. There were many tall buildings around it. I saw a small coffee shop and went inside. The service was fast, and I ordered a small coffee and a big sandwich. I sat at a short table near the window. It was a quiet place, and I enjoyed my time. After that, I took a slow walk around the park before going home." Try changing some words now. Maybe you went to a small shop or had a fast walk. Repeating and adjusting helps make these words stick in your memory. Let's now shift to useful words that describe things we do every day. Let's begin with open and close. You'll hear people say, "Open the door, close the window, the shop is open, the shop is closed." Try these. Can you open the box? I always close my laptop after work. The store opens at 9 a.m. It closes at 10 p.m. These words are short but very important in everyday English. Let's now use start and stop. You can say, I started reading a new book. He started working last week. Please stop talking. She stopped the car quickly. Practice. I start my day with a cup of tea. He stopped playing the game. The rain started suddenly. Say these out loud and think of a few moments in your day when you use start and stop. Maybe you started cleaning or stopped watching TV. Next, we'll look at buy and sell. You hear these in shopping, business, and daily talk. Try these. I bought some fruits from the market. She is selling her old phone. Where can I buy a ticket? They sell clothes at that store. Say, I want to buy a new book. He is selling his car. Practice makes you fluent, so say the full sentence each time and add a detail. I bought fresh apples yesterday. She sold her bicycle last week. Now try a short paragraph for practice. This morning, I opened my window and saw the sun. I started my day with some light exercise. Then I bought some milk from the shop. The shop opens early, so I was able to get everything quickly. After returning, I closed the door and started working. In the evening, I stopped working at 6 p.m. and relaxed with a good movie. Now think about your own day. What did you open or close? What did you start or stop? What did you buy? Try turning those into full sentences to say out loud. Let's now focus on daily objects and actions. One very useful word is phone. You can say, I forgot my phone. She's talking on the phone. The phone is ringing. Say this, I check my phone in the morning. Try another one. I use my phone to listen to music. He is always on the phone. Practice these and make new ones. Maybe, I left my phone at home. My phone battery is low. These are very real sentences you'll use often. Let's try keys. People say, I lost my keys. Where are my keys? Don't forget your keys. Practice saying, I keep my keys in my bag. She gave me the keys to her apartment. He found the keys under the sofa. Then say, I always check my keys before leaving. Try adding detail. Yesterday, I couldn't find my keys and was late to work. Another important word is bag. It's something we carry every day. Say, my bag is heavy. She has a big bag. He forgot his bag on the train. Try this. I packed my bag last night. I carry a small bag when I travel. Her bag is full of books. These are words that you can describe in many ways. Just change size, color, or purpose. Let's create another routine story. I got ready for work this morning. I packed my bag with my phone, charger, and lunch. I checked my keys and opened the door. On my way out, I realized I forgot my headphones. I went back, grabbed them, and left quickly. The street was busy, but I walked fast. I arrived at work just in time and started my day. Now try to change it. Maybe you forgot your phone. Or maybe your bag was too heavy. Practice out loud. This repetition builds confidence. Let's explore more words related to time, like today, yesterday, and tomorrow. You'll hear them all the time. I'm busy today. I was tired yesterday. We have a meeting tomorrow. Practice. Today, I feel great. Yesterday, I watched a movie. Tomorrow, I'll go shopping. Say them again with details. Today, I have 2 meetings. Yesterday, I visited my cousin. Tomorrow, I will clean the house. These time words make your conversations specific and clear. Try saying this paragraph now. Yesterday, I woke up late. Today, I made sure to wake up early. I have some things to do today, like finishing a report and calling a friend. Tomorrow, I want to go out and enjoy the weather. You can change it by adding more things or adjusting the time. This helps make you flexible with vocabulary and sentence building. Let's finish this section with another set of useful verbs: wash, cook, drive, and read. These actions happen in almost everyone's daily life. Try saying, I wash my hands before eating. She washed the dishes. He's washing the car. Practice cook. I cook dinner every night. She is cooking pasta. We cooked together on Sunday. Say drive. I drive to work. He drove fast. They are learning to drive. And now read. I read the newspaper in the morning. She reads books before bed. He's reading an article now. Put them together into a daily paragraph. This morning, I washed my face and cooked breakfast. After that, I read a few pages of a book while drinking tea. Then I drove to the office. The traffic was slow, but I arrived on time. After work, I washed the dishes, cooked dinner, and relaxed by reading again. Try your own version now. Maybe you don't drive, but you take the bus. Or maybe you cook lunch instead of dinner. Adjust the story to your real life to make it more natural. Let's now explore vocabulary related to home and household chores. Things we talk about or do every single day. One very common word is room. You might say, my room is clean, she is in her room, this room is big and bright. Try practicing, I cleaned my room yesterday. Say it slowly, then try it again naturally. Now try this. I like to spend time in my room reading, or my room has a window and a small bed. This is the kind of vocabulary you use when describing your living space, so speak it with details that fit your home. Now let's try kitchen. You can say, the kitchen is next to the living room, she is cooking in the kitchen, our kitchen is very small. Practice this. I washed the dishes in the kitchen, I made tea in the kitchen this morning, the kitchen smells like coffee. Speaking these sentences aloud helps you feel more confident in describing your environment in English. Let's move on to bathroom. This word comes up in many real situations. People often say, where's the bathroom? The bathroom is clean, or he is brushing his teeth in the bathroom. Try saying, I cleaned the bathroom today. She went to the bathroom to wash her hands. The bathroom has a shower and a mirror. These are real-life descriptions, and you'll use them often in daily conversations. Now, let's talk about actions in the home. One important word is clean. You've practiced it before, but now let's use it with rooms. I clean my room every weekend. She cleaned the kitchen after dinner. We cleaned the whole house. Practice this. On Sunday, I cleaned the living room and organized my books. Change it. I cleaned my closet yesterday. He cleans the floor every morning. Using these words in full sentences will make you sound fluent and natural. Next, try the word wash. Say, I washed my clothes. She washed her hands. He's washing the car. Then practice with other things. I wash the dishes after every meal. I washed my face before bed. These are simple habits that we often talk about. So learning these forms will help in your daily conversations. Let's try another mini routine. In the morning, I go to the bathroom and wash my face. Then I go to the kitchen and make breakfast. After eating, I clean the table and wash the dishes. Later, I clean my room and make my bed. Repeat the whole paragraph out loud. You can also create your own routine using your actual activities. And describe each action using words like wash, clean, make, and go. Let's explore another common household activity, laundry. It means washing clothes. You can say, I'm doing laundry today. She did the laundry yesterday. The laundry is in the basket. Practice this. I do laundry every Saturday. He forgot to do his laundry. The laundry machine is working. Now make your own version. This morning, I did the laundry and folded the clothes. These are simple phrases, but they make your English much more natural. Let's now talk about the word bed. People say, I went to bed late. She made her bed. The bed is comfortable. Try saying, I make my bed every morning. He's already in bed. The cat is sleeping on the bed. Now combine it with other words. After doing the laundry, I made my bed and cleaned my room. Saying these types of sentences aloud is like rehearsing for real life. It builds your confidence step by step. Now let's practice using all of these together in a paragraph. Repeat after me. Yesterday, I stayed at home and cleaned the whole house. I started by making my bed and folding my laundry. Then, I cleaned the kitchen and did the dishes. I also cleaned the bathroom and made everything smell fresh. In the evening, I relaxed in my clean room and felt very happy. Take a few minutes now and change this paragraph into your own. Maybe you only cleaned one room. Or maybe you were too tired to do anything. Speak freely, like you're telling a friend. Let's now move into another important group of words, things we do in our free time. Let's begin with watch. You can say, I watch TV, she watches movies, we watched a show together. Try these. I watch the news every morning, he's watching a funny video, they watched a movie last night. Then add details. I watched a cooking show yesterday, we like to watch sports together. These examples help you describe your entertainment habits in English. Next is the word listen. Say, I listen to music, she's listening to a podcast, they listen to the radio. Practice this. I like to listen to soft music in the evening. He listens to English audio to improve. We listened to a new album last night. These are great phrases to use when talking about hobbies or relaxation. Now let's try play. It's used in many ways. The kids are playing. She plays the guitar. They played a game. Practice. I play games on my phone. My brother plays football. She plays piano in the evening. Then say, let's play together, or they love playing outside. These are simple, clear expressions you'll hear everywhere. Let's try a paragraph with these entertainment words. In my free time, I like to listen to music or watch TV. Sometimes, I play games on my phone. On weekends, I play football with my friends. My sister loves to watch movies, and we often watch something together at night. Listening to soft music helps me relax after a long day. Now you try. What do you do to relax? Use listen, watch, and play to describe your activities. Let's now learn some helpful location words. The word here is very common. Say, I'm here, come here, the book is here. Then use there, she is there, put the bag there, they went there last night. Practice both together. I was here, but now I'm going there. He is not here, he is over there. These small words help make your speech sound more natural and native. Let's try up and down. Say, look up, sit down, go up the stairs, come down now. Practice. I went up to the roof. She ran down the hill. Please sit down and relax. These are used in homes, schools, and public places every day. Now try in and out. Say, come in, go out. The keys are in the bag. He went out for dinner. Try this. She put the phone in her pocket. They are out of town. Let's go out for a walk. These words seem simple, but they're used in hundreds of ways in real conversation. Now let's put these location words into a small routine paragraph. This morning, I stayed in my room for a while. Then I went out to buy some milk. When I came back, I put the milk in the fridge and sat down to rest. My brother came in and said hello. Later, I went up to the roof to get some sunlight, and then came down for lunch. Try making your version. Maybe you went out for a walk or stayed in your kitchen. Think about your real life and describe your own version using the words in, out, up, down, here, there. Let's now add another small but important group of words, yes and no. People say, yes, please, no, thank you, yes, I agree, no, I don't want that. Try these. Yes, I am ready, no, I haven't seen it, yes, I understand, no, that's not correct. Practice saying these with a friendly tone. Yes, I would like some water, no, I'm not hungry. These words help with clear and polite communication. Finally, let's talk about the words good and bad. You'll use them all the time. Say, that's a good idea, he's a good friend, this food tastes good. The weather is bad, it's a bad day, she had a bad experience. Try combining them. This movie is good, but the sound is bad. Practice. I had a good weekend. That's a bad habit. It's good to eat healthy food. These are the kind of comments that make your speech feel complete and natural. Try this paragraph. Today was a good day. I woke up early and felt great. The weather was good, so I went out for a walk. I met a good friend and we had a nice time. The only bad thing was the traffic. It was a little noisy and slow. But overall, it was a good experience. Now it's your turn. Was your day good or bad? Try describing it aloud using full, simple sentences. Let's continue learning with another very useful word, help. This is a word you'll hear in many different situations, from casual to serious. You can say, can you help me? She helped her friend. They need help with the project. Try practicing. I helped my mother in the kitchen. He asked for help with his homework. We helped clean the park. These are simple, powerful ways to describe kindness or support in English. Let's now use this word in a paragraph for speaking practice. Yesterday, I helped my sister clean her room. Then she helped me cook lunch. Later, we helped our neighbor carry some bags. Helping others makes me feel good, and I always try to help when I can. Now create your own version. Maybe you helped a friend, a teacher, or even a stranger. Think of a real example and speak it out loud. Next, let's learn another daily use word, need. People say, I need some water. She needs help. We need more time. Practice this. I need to buy some groceries today. Say, he needs a break. They need to study for the test. Then combine it with earlier words. I need to clean my room. I need help with the dishes. Do you need anything from the store? These sentences are common and easy to use in everyday talk. Let's use need in a daily story. This morning, I needed to finish my assignment. I was a little tired, so I needed some coffee. After breakfast, I needed to do the laundry and clean my room. Later, I realized I needed to call my friend and ask for help with a project. It was a busy, but productive day. Try changing this story into your own. What did you need to do today? Say your version aloud. Let's now learn some vocabulary about feelings and health. Let's start with the word sick. You may hear, I feel sick. She is sick today. He stayed home because he was sick. Try, I was sick last week and couldn't go out. My friend is sick and resting at home. She didn't go to work because she felt sick. These are useful when talking about health in everyday conversation. Now let's try tired. People say, I feel tired. He was too tired to study. She looked tired after the trip. Practice this. I'm tired after walking all day. They are tired and want to sleep. He felt tired after working late. Combine these with time words. Yesterday, I was so tired after school. Today, I feel sick and tired. Repeating full sentences helps make these words part of your speaking routine. Let's now try a daily paragraph using sick and tired. Repeat after me. Today, I stayed home because I felt sick in the morning. I had a sore throat and was very tired. I drank warm tea and rested in bed. By the afternoon, I felt a little better. I still felt tired, so I didn't do much. Sometimes, when you feel sick or tired, it's important to rest and take care of yourself. Now you try. Maybe you had a similar day, or helped someone who wasn't feeling well. Try telling that story using these words. Let's now move to another useful verb, learn. This word is perfect for students, teachers, and anyone trying to improve themselves. People say, I want to learn English. She is learning to cook. They learned a new song. Try this. I'm learning new words every day. He's learning how to drive. We learned a lot from that trip. Try putting them together. I want to learn English so I can speak with confidence. I'm learning vocabulary by practicing speaking every day. These ideas will come up often in your learning journey. Now, let's learn the word teach. It's the opposite of learn. You can say, she teaches math. He taught me how to swim. I'm teaching my friend English. Practice. My sister teaches piano. They taught us a new game. Can you teach me how to use this app? You'll notice that teach and learn often appear together in conversations. Let's create a paragraph to practice both words. I am learning English to improve my communication skills. My teacher teaches us new words every day. Yesterday, she taught us how to describe our routine. I learned some new phrases and practice speaking. Learning is fun when the teacher teaches in a simple way. Try changing the example. Maybe you're learning cooking, or someone taught you how to use a phone, or you taught someone something. Practice saying it aloud. Let's now move into the kitchen again with two important verbs, eat and drink. These are used all day long. You can say, I eat lunch at noon. She eats healthy food. He is eating now. Practice. I eat rice and vegetables. We ate at a restaurant. They're eating dinner together. Now, drink. I drink water in the morning. She drinks coffee. He is drinking juice. Try this. I drank tea after breakfast. They drank water after the walk. She drinks milk every night. You'll use these words every day. Let's now say a short paragraph. Every day, I eat breakfast at 8 a.m. I usually have toast and eggs. I drink a cup of tea before starting my work. At lunch, I eat rice and vegetables and drink water. In the evening, I eat something light and drink warm milk before bed. Now make your own version. Say what you usually eat and drink. This kind of daily practice builds fluency naturally. Let's now try more vocabulary with action. The word sit is very useful. Say, I sit on the chair. She is sitting near the window. They sat down to eat. Try this. I sit on the sofa in the evening. We are sitting at the table. He sat quietly during the meeting. Now stand, I stand near the door. She is standing outside. They stood in line. Practice. I stood up to answer the question. He stood for a long time. We are standing and waiting for the bus. These are simple but very useful for describing position and actions. Let's say a paragraph. This morning, I sat on the bed for a few minutes before getting ready. After breakfast, I stood near the kitchen window and watched the rain. Later, I sat at my desk and worked. In the evening, I stood in the garden and enjoyed the cool air. Try changing this to your version. Maybe you sat at the table or stood on a bus. Practice it aloud. Now, let's explore the word walk again and connect it with other action words. Say, I walk to the park. She walks every morning. They walked for an hour. Now say, I walk with my dog in the evening. He walked to the office. We walk together on weekends. Try this paragraph. After lunch, I walked outside for some fresh air. The weather was nice, so I walked slowly around the block. I saw some kids playing and people walking their dogs. After 20 minutes, I walked back home and rested. This is a real-life activity you can describe easily. Let's learn a few more small but powerful verbs: look, see, and watch. People say, look at the sky. Did you see that? She's watching a movie. Try, I looked at the clock. He looked tired. I see my friend every day. We saw a rainbow yesterday. I watch English videos to learn. Practice this. Yesterday, I looked out the window and saw some birds. I watched them fly from tree to tree. It was a peaceful moment. Now make your version. What did you see today? What are you watching lately? Let's end this part with a final short routine practice paragraph using many of today's new words. Today, I woke up early and felt a little tired, but I needed to get ready. I sat on the bed for a while, then stood up and walked to the bathroom. After washing my face, I went to the kitchen and drank some warm tea. I helped my brother with his homework, and then we watched a funny video together. Later, I learned a new English phrase and practiced speaking it aloud. Now I feel happy and ready to relax. Say it a few times, then change the parts to make your own version. Use words like sit, stand, help, drink, learn, watch, eat, and link them to your day. The more you practice saying these full sentences, the more natural English becomes. Now, let's finish with even more words that are part of our everyday communication, especially when we talk about feelings, situations, and decisions. One powerful and commonly used word is like. You can say, I like apples. She likes reading. We like going to the beach. Try this. I like learning English. He likes to watch movies. They like to cook together. Now change the subject and form. Do you like this song? She doesn't like cold weather. I really like this book. Saying these again and again builds your muscle memory for fluent English. Let's use like in a story. Repeat after me. I like quiet mornings. I wake up, drink tea, and read something peaceful. I also like listening to soft music when I start my day. In the evening, I like going for a walk, especially if the weather is nice. I really like my routine because it makes me feel calm and focused. Now it's your turn. What do you like doing in the morning, evening, or on weekends? Speak your thoughts in full sentences, with natural pauses. Now, let's try the opposite word, don't like, or dislike. You can say, I don't like loud music. She doesn't like spicy food. They don't like waiting in line. Try this. I don't like waking up late. He doesn't like cleaning. We don't like crowded places. Use this word carefully and politely. It's okay to talk about preferences, but always try to stay positive in conversation. Let's say a short paragraph. I don't like being late, so I try to leave early every day. I don't like skipping breakfast either. It makes me feel tired. My friend doesn't like watching long movies, but I do. We both don't like rainy weather, but we enjoy staying inside with hot drinks. Try adjusting the examples to your real preferences. Say what you don't like and what you enjoy. This helps develop your speaking tone. Let's now learn another helpful word, want. You'll hear people say, I want a cup of tea. She wants to learn English. They want to travel. Practice this. I want to speak English fluently. He wants a new phone. We want to eat something sweet. Say them naturally. Then add a reason. I want to speak English fluently so I can talk to more people. He wants a new phone because his old one is slow. These kinds of full thoughts help you sound more complete and confident when speaking. Now practice a story with want. Today, I want to finish my work early. I also want to take a short walk and then watch a movie. I want to call my friend and ask how she's doing. In the evening, I want to read a few pages from my book. I don't want to go to bed late, so I'll try to keep my routine simple. Repeat the paragraph a few times, then create your version. What do you want to do today? Let's now learn go and come, which are used in so many everyday phrases. People say, I go to school. He goes to the gym. We go shopping every Sunday. Practice. I go for a walk every evening. They went to the market. She goes to work by bus. Try saying, I go to my friend's house on weekends. He goes to sleep early. We are going to the park. These will come up often in conversation. Now for come. Come here. She came to my house. They are coming to the party. Practice. Please come on time. He came late yesterday. She is coming to the meeting. Try mixing them. I go to the gym in the morning. And my friend comes with me. They go to school every day, and their teacher comes early. These small movements, go, come, are part of hundreds of natural sentences. Now try this daily paragraph. Every weekday, I go to work by train. I go early to avoid traffic. Sometimes, my colleague comes with me, and we talk on the way. After work, I go home and relax. On weekends, I go shopping, and sometimes my sister comes with me. We buy food and other small things. Now try your version. Say where you go, who comes with you, and what you do. Speak it slowly, then naturally. Let's add more vocabulary with feelings, love, and hate. These are strong emotion words, so use them with care. Say, I love music. She loves to travel. We love spending time together. Practice, I love learning new things. He loves playing football. They love family dinners. These express joy and excitement. Now, hate is a strong word and should be used less often. But it's important to know. Try, I hate being late. She hates loud places. They hate waiting in long lines. You can also say, I don't like, if you want to sound softer. Let's say this paragraph. I love cooking on weekends. I love listening to music while I cook. My brother loves playing video games, and I love reading. I don't like loud sounds, and I hate being interrupted when I'm focused. Still, I try to stay calm and focus on what I love. Now make your own version, using the words love, don't like, and hate with real things from your daily life. Let's now learn about time, using words like always, sometimes, and never. These are used to describe how often something happens. Try, I always eat breakfast. She always smiles. They always arrive on time. Now, sometimes I forget my keys. He sometimes eats out. We sometimes watch movies together. Now, never, I never skip breakfast. She never drinks soda. They never argue. These are all great ways to talk about habits. Now say this paragraph. I always brush my teeth after waking up. I sometimes go for a walk before breakfast. I never leave the house without my phone. On weekends, I always clean my room, and I sometimes help my mom in the kitchen. I never forget to check my messages before bed. Practice saying your routine using always, sometimes, and never. These help explain your lifestyle and habits clearly. Let's now talk about common weather words. Say, it's sunny. It's rainy. It's cold. It's hot. Practice. Today is sunny. Yesterday was rainy. The weather is cold now. It's going to be hot tomorrow. These are short and simple, but very common. Try this paragraph. Today is a sunny day. I went for a walk and enjoyed the warm weather. Yesterday, it was rainy and I stayed inside. I like cold mornings, but hate when it gets too hot. I always check the weather before I leave home. Speak this out loud. Then try changing the weather and the activities. To finish this lesson, let's review a short paragraph using many of the words we've learned today. This morning, I woke up early and felt a little tired. I sat on the bed for a few minutes, then stood up and went to the kitchen. I made tea and drank it slowly. I always drink tea in the morning. After that, I cleaned my room and helped my brother with his homework. We both wanted to watch a movie, so we sat together and watched a funny video. I love spending quiet time at home. Later, I went to the store to buy some food. I like fresh vegetables and healthy snacks. Now I'm back home, feeling good and ready to rest. That brings us to the end of this full lesson. You've learned over 100 useful English words and expressions that are part of daily life. You've practiced how to say them in real sentences, in real-life situations, and with natural rhythm. The key to fluency is not just knowing words. It's using them every day. Speak them aloud, use them when talking to others, and repeat these stories until they feel natural to you. If you keep practicing this way, repeating full sentences, building your own stories, and adding variety, you'll notice big changes in your fluency. The more you speak, the easier it becomes. And remember, learning English is not about perfection, it's about progress. So keep going, even if you make mistakes. That's part of learning. Thank you so much for joining this lesson. If you found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any future English practice videos. We post new videos every day to help you speak confidently and naturally. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. I'm Natasha, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and happy learning.